So everybody can see this welcome screen. So in this lesson, we're going to explore how second step can help us in 8th grade. And so a lot of you say yes if you did use second step last year, if you remember.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I don't know.
Boy, that sounded like a toilet in the background. Someone says, I don't know. Okay, well that's fine. If you don't remember, that's just fine. I'm going to play a quick video.
Your brain and body are changing, and right now you have a new kind of passion and energy. This can help you develop your talents and skills in powerful ways. All this change you're experiencing can also make life stressful. You may think more critically and may be more aware of your thoughts, but that means you can easily get caught up in your own mind. Your intense emotions and complex thinking can actually make it difficult for you to recognize other people's feelings, and this can lead to misunderstanding and conflict. Being a teenager today comes with other stresses too. The world is changing, maybe more dramatically than ever. School is different for you than it was for your teachers and parents. You're facing issues other generations didn't have to think about. You see and hear about problems of injustice and suffering that are hard to ignore, especially when they affect you directly. But there are ways to navigate this time in your life. Decades of research have shown that social emotional learning, or SEL, the process of learning skills to get along with other people and manage your emotions, helps people feel better about themselves and find success in school and at work. For example, a 2017 analysis of more than 97,000 students showed that those who received an SEL program were more successful academically than their peers who didn't. The Second Step program is an SEL curriculum that teaches skills and strategies that can help you direct your passion and energy in ways that are meaningful to you. The lessons provide time and space for you to think through some of the challenges you face and explore how to do the things you want to do. You'll learn skills that research has shown to be effective and come up with your own ideas for how to embrace and navigate all the change you're experiencing. So, what skills and strategies will you be learning exactly? Developing your interests and passions, setting and achieving your goals, handling changing relationships, managing your thoughts and emotions, dealing with conflicts. These are skills everyone needs. They're also skills anyone can learn and get better at. Developing your social-emotional skills now builds a foundation for the rest of your life. These skills can help you succeed in middle school, navigate your transition to high school, and direct your energy later in your life, so you can achieve what you want for yourself and for the world. Welcome to Social Emotional Learning and the Second Step program.
All right. Was everybody able to see that? Did that work?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay, well, our technology is on our side this day. That's good. All right. Cool. So this program is just going to help us navigate some of the things we're going through as 8th graders. And I know it's a tricky world right now, as was said in our chat bar. It's tough out there, right? So we're going to talk today a little bit about what our class norms are going to be. And so what are class norms? These are expectations for everyone in the class. They're created by us, and they're agreed to by everyone in this class. Okay, so we're going to come up with a list of what we want our class norms to be. So right now I want everyone to go into Schoology on your own device and go into our lesson, our foundations lesson for today. It's just marked foundations lesson 3, I think, and it's got today's date on it, which is 9/24. Can everybody do that right now in the next minute?
Wait, what?
I would like you to, you can click out of the Meet. I want you to go to your Schoology and find today's lesson. There's a Padlet there that I want you to use.
Okay.
Actually, does everybody have their camera off?
Yes.
All right, turn off your cameras. All right, here we go. I'm going to give you the link. Caleb, turn your camera off. Thank you. And I'm going to give you the link here. This is going to make it easier. Okay, so I want you to follow the link that I put in the chat bar. It's going to take you to our Padlet. I want you to think about, Lucian, turn your camera off. Thank you. I want you to think about what are some class norms that you want for this class. So a class norm, again, is like just something, a rule or a way of acting that you want everybody to follow in this class. I want you to write that in the Padlet. When you are done writing your ideas, I want you to look at other people's ideas, and I want you to click on the heart button if you agree with that. Okay, I want you to choose the 3 that you agree with most and heart those ideas. So again, you are writing down what is one class norm you think we should have for foundations, and then I want you to click on your 3, click the heart on the 3 that you agree with most of other people's. All right, and foundations, I'm going to quickly talk to the people who are not here, the asynchronous people. So asynchronous people, you're also going to go to this Padlet and you're going to write your ideas and heart those ideas that you agree with most. This is how we're going to come up with our list of class norms. They're going to be totally yours. So let's take about 2 more minutes on this. If you're all done, just hang tight. Cool, I'm seeing some really good ideas, people. I know that there are at least some of you out there who haven't written anything. Make sure that you do. Okay, 30 more seconds. All right, Foundations class. Is anybody willing to share, just unmute yourself and share something that you think we should be doing in this class as a norm?
Just say hi.
Okay, just say hi.
Trust exercises.
What do we mean by trust exercises?
We get to talk to our friends.
Okay. All right, yeah. Okay, so good ideas there. Anybody else?
I think Lily had a point.
Okay, I think I heard, first I heard do something out of your comfort zone or be willing to step out of your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what was, and then I couldn't see who was talking at the same time. Who was that?
I think Lily got a point. There'd be like 20 minutes left of class when you end it.
Okay. So leave space for, if I'm hearing you right, correct me if I'm wrong, but like leave space for people to talk to each other and have that be a norm.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Any other ideas that we want to put out there with our voices?
No.
Okay. So you guys go ahead and mute yourselves again. Right now, when I'm looking at this Padlet, and feel free as you think about things to add to this, but right now, it looks like our top 3 norms, as voted on by you, people should always say hi when they first come in, and I totally agree with that. So if you want to turn your mics on or say it in the chat, it sounds like a lot of you agree with that. And I'll write these down once we have a better idea of everybody, those people who are not here as well. Make sure no one is talked over and we can understand what other people are saying. And all right, so that's, most of you agree with that, it seems. And then we kind of have a tie here. We should all engage with the topic we're learning about. So being present. We'll talk maybe more about what it looks like to be engaged. But I think that's probably also a good norm. And then the trust exercise came in. I'm not sure what we mean by trust exercises. I'm not sure if that fits into what a class norm would be or if that's more of like a class activity. But we can talk about that. Whoever wrote that, do you want to explain what you were writing there? Okay, well, we will move on then. Thank you guys for sharing. Keep sharing ideas if you have them. All right, so let's come back to our Google Meet if you're not there already. I'm presenting my screen again. And so we will write down those 3 norms that I think that most people, or that they had the most agreement. And those will be kind of things that we expect from each other every day. All right, so wrapping things up here. Obviously, I don't know how to do partner talk on Google Meet. If there's a way, I don't know how to do it. Maybe one of you can teach me. But we won't do partner talk. But we can have a conversation about one of these things. Yeah. I don't know how we'll have a conversation as a whole class about this. We'll talk about it as we go through second step, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, I'm going to mark this one as done. So 8th graders, yes, stop presenting. So 8th graders, I want you to leave your cameras off because I have the screen being recorded right now. But your next step then is to go into our school, if you haven't already, which you should have done, but if you haven't, go into our Schoology folder for today in our foundations class. There are 2 things to turn in. There's a worksheet and there is a quiz. I think both those things should take you only about 5 minutes since you all participated in class. We've already talked about most of the answers to that stuff. I will stick around here in this Google Meet to answer any questions that you might have, but otherwise, if you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and go into Schoology and do those 2 things real quick. Before you do go, I do want to mention again that you have a get ready lesson that you need to do today. After lunch is the time that's designated for that. You can do it anytime now. There's a link both in the notification I sent out and also in our Schoology folder for today. Does that make sense? Just say yes if that does.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All right. I've got a couple yeses.
Yes.
All right. If you're not speaking up, thank you, Jocelyn. If you're not speaking up and you're a no, you need to speak up at some point to me.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What does social emotional learning mean? Oh, SEL means social emotional learning, which was in that video. I'll just write it down. Okay. So you guys, if you feel comfortable, go ahead. If you want to stick around and chat, I know that one of the norms that was brought up is to give the space to hang out and chat. Do it however you want. I would say that probably you're going to get the most out of it if you turn your cameras on and look at each other and whatever, but you're welcome to stick around. So class is over. Yep, passion class is over. Just go do those 2 things in your Schoology folder.
Okay, bye.
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 Bye, Nathan. Bye, Charisma.